Right, another quick video today from the QTH. In the previous video I showed you the hills at this location and how bad it is for VHF. So I'm on the top patio, just have a quick scan around. Right, the video today is on the G5RV. It's been an absolute pain, this thing. I've repaired this several times over the years, but yeah, this was a bit of a nightmare. I'll tell you what's been going on. Right, let's go down. A bit of a wobbly video going down the stairs, so forgive me. I'm looking down the floor. I've probably just been filming the floor. Right, here we go. Yeah, as you can see, going back towards the house. Let's zoom up there a bit. New coax, 213. I put 90 foot of coax on this, and I got a new ladder line for the antenna, and a new centre. Let's go up to the centre, and a new centre, and a new ladder line. That leg there is 51 foot going back to the house. I think you can barely see it. Let's come back down here again. Yeah, what happened was I got water in my coax. Now I've heard people saying about water in the coax, but I've never had it myself. But yeah, this gave up the ghost. I had to get some new coax. There was 90 foot of coax on this. It's ended up changing, I'll tell you why in a minute. And the new ladder line, like I said, it goes up to the T-piece and a new T-piece, because they had liquid tape on it, so I couldn't get into it. So I just bought a new one. I actually bought a new G5RV. Yeah, water got into the coax. Like I said, I've never seen it before, and it's right back up there at the end of the path. It wicked right up, and they had an RF choke at the beginning of the coax, and let's just move this up a bit. Yeah, and it wicked right up into the choke. So yeah, what I decided to do, I was going to buy the parts for it, but I ended up buying another G5RV, which was £30, so wasted time buying the parts. So I got 90 foot of coax, ended up cutting off 20 feet of it. It wouldn't tune on 80 metres with the linear amplifier, so I cut 20 feet off, and now I can tune it on the SSB and the bottom end of the band. Probably just my setup, because they recommend 51 foot of coax or 90 foot of coax. Let's go down the guy in a moment. And yeah, I ended up getting the 90 foot of coax, and it wouldn't tune. I'll just show you how I got the other leg down at the bottom of the garden. So yeah, I ended up cutting off 20 foot of the coax, and now it tunes now. But yeah, it was a pain to get it tuned. A lot of reading, and a lot of YouTube channel stuff. Yeah, it's quite slack at the moment, because we're due for bad weather. As you can see, I've got it on bungee cord on this particular leg, so it can move. It can move with the wind. Goes up to this conifer, round the conifer, and I'll see if I can get the leg in here. The leg goes into that tree. I'm just guessing where it is, because I can't see it myself. And it goes through the tree up to that push-up. Let's come back again to that push-up mast here, which is up 40 foot. It's quite droopy at the moment. Like I said, I don't want to put too much tension on it. Let's go back up. I don't want to put too much tension on it, because yeah, I began having some bad weather just recently, so I've left it quite slack, but with the bungee cord it gives it relief, just because it goes through this tree, so when the wind flaps about, it catches the wire and it pulls it. So I've had a couple of snaps in there, well, a few years ago. Let's close this thing. Yeah, it's freezing. It's autumn days. It's about 4 o'clock here in the UK, and yeah, it's going dark. So yeah, just another waffle. I'm just waffling again. So yeah, as I was saying, I've ended up buying a new G5RV, but I attached the other legs onto the ladder line. So it's new ladder line, which is 34 foot, and the legs are a 51 foot a leg. Like I said, they're the old ones, so I've got spare ones now if I need to do it. And the coax is 70 feet, and it tunes. I only use this antenna for 40 and 80 meters. So yeah, you can see the coax down there. It comes through over here and goes into the shack. Comes up behind this plant pot. But yeah, I've got to fasten it down so it's a lot more tidier, or else the grandkids will be tripping over it. And obviously I've got the 40 meter dipole as well. So yeah, I've just been on 40, using that until this G5 becomes right. But yeah, it's been a pain, an absolute pain to get it tuned, and you can't see nothing there, can you? Well, I can't anyway. So we've got it done. So I was looking up things, and like I said, watching videos. I was watching one video and it's saying the ladder line is not part of the antenna. It doesn't transmit. It does transmit. The ladder line does transmit on a G5RV. I think about halfway down, 3/4 way down, that's like a folded dipole, and that's why you can get an 80. Yeah, but the SWR was 1.35 with the tuner, so the linear didn't like it. I ended up, like I said, putting the 70 feet on, and yeah, it tunes now, and it goes to 105 on the tune. So I'm happy. I can do it 40 and 80 on it again, and especially the 80. I'm trying to do this winter the XCC on 80. I think I'm up to 68 countries, so I just need to lock that off. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but that's the original leg. That's the only thing that's original on this. I've changed the leg on the other side twice. It kept snapping. Luckily that one's not gone, and if that one did go, I'd have to get my pal up to reattach it to the roof. Eventually it's going to snap. All wire antennas do snap, and I've actually made an 80 meter dipole. I put it out the other year as a nested dipole with the 40 meter, but it just weren't right. So eventually when this does go, I'm going to have to put the leg, get my pal to go on the roof for me, put one of the legs up, and the only problem is, as you can see, I'm 152 foot. Yeah, sorry, 102 foot, and I've got to come to the bottom of the garden. So I'm guesstimating one leg would go back to this push up mast for 80, and the other one will have to come down, but it's going to be in the garden. But I don't know if I can do a like a folded dipole. I don't know. That's to come. Anyhow, like I said, it's just another waffle. Got a quick look at the QTH again. it's bombings on here on the VHF. I used to listen to the guys on an SDR, and a few of them listen as well, and so the SDR can get my transmission, and yeah, that's the way we end up talking. But there you go. So yeah, like I said, quick video. Pain in the backside tuning this thing, and you know when things start going wrong on one of the coaxes, I think it was like 5 PLs later when I finally got it right. I've trying to get the PLs on and messing the coax up, you know, as you're spinning it onto over the braid. So yeah, it was a pain, but yeah, it's done now. So I'm back on 80 again. So there you go. Okay, I'm going to send 7.3s for the shack. It's just an update from the shack to let know what we're doing here, and I'll send 7.3s from my wife G1OFZ and myself G0DT. 7.3 for now. Bye bye.